rocking with us. We chopping it up. On the block with my bros. On the block with the stuff.
Humbled Under Him presents Mr. Chopping It Up with the HuHmies.
Here we go.
Chopping it up with the homies.
Chop.
Don't get chopped out here, you know what I mean? You know?
All right.
Happy Halloween.
Prop City.
Prop City. Happy Halloween.
Man, so what up?
It's a humble Halloween.
A humble Halloween?
Yeah. Well, me personally, I am. I told you I was working on a new song.
Yeah, which time?
Well, all the time. but those other songs have come out since. And then I'm actually working on a new song, but the song before that that I'm currently working on as well is I Like It. And I feel like I was doing too much to it.
You like it?
Yeah.
The name of the song is You Like It?
No.
You like the song.
I like the song.
Oh.
So
Which
I
one?
feel like I was doing too much. It's called Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. So what I want to do is what I am doing is tomorrow I'm going to mess with this dude Ron Petrov, Crush Audio.
Yeah?
And I'm paying him to do it.
Oh, man, there's a wasp. I see it.
Oh, man. Oh, see, good thing I brought this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't y'all got the electric fly swatter?
No.
Dang, who I seen had that? Anyway,
That's going to bother me.
yeah, that's gonna be something. He's all right, man. I got my eye on him. But anyway, I'm gonna go let him do it and mix it up. He's a professional.
He's a professional?
Professional.
What, mixed the song because you be tinkering with it too much?
I was just doing too much. And there's plus in the hook, I'm using some more some studio, real type drums.
Mm-hmm.
And since I don't always use that, I think it sounded pretty good, but mixing vocals in with it, I just don't always do it. And I think it sounds good, but I'm also I just need a second opinion almost, you know what I mean? And I know how professional he is and how good he is. I've heard tracks he's engineered, so I'm I want to learn from it too. I want to let him, throw that down, and then I want to be able to be what can I do to make it sound like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's more difficult when you're doing your own music.
Yeah.
You're listening to yourself. You kind of got a biased opinion. You might be overly critiquing yourself, things like that. So.
I know. When I be editing this podcast, I'll be like, I'm dyslexic. I said the wrong words when I go back and listen to it. I'm like,
bro, I get
just
annoyed
keep
by the way
going.
I laugh sometimes. Sometimes I be laughing too much and I'm watching the podcast. I'm like, oh, man, I do that.
Yeah.
I'm self-conscious.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's wild.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah.
It's funny, though.
Yeah.
I put it directly on you when you do that.
That's hilarious. I mean, it is me, though. If I'm in a conversation, man, I get to talking, bro. That's real life me. It's no show. So,
Yeah.
but that's what I got going on as far as that. And then we need to talk, you know what I'm saying? See what's up about getting us a property.
Mm-hmm.
Buy us a spot.
Yeah.
I forgot that you said something about condo, too, because me and Jenny was saying we all should sit down, you know what I mean?
I think we get the condo.
And I'm
already
leaning
in the
towards
building.
that, too, so it's less to take care of, and if it is, it might be a maintenance fee or something.
Yeah, there are already people there.
Yeah, and they're already, taking care of it, doing the
So,
flips.
Trying, what was he talking about? We need to get one that's big enough for all of us to go together, right?
Yes.
Well, when we stayed at one, it was a 3-bedroom, but it was 2 masters.
Oh, that'd be dope.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
say we get a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom, it's gonna be I'm not sleeping on the pull-out couch, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't want to do that. It's at least got to be 3 bed.
Where it's at least
You know what I mean?
We're at least the, you know, two of the bedrooms had their own bathroom that you couldn't
Yeah.
get to, and then you know
Yeah.
there was the one bedroom that had like 3 beds or 2 beds in it.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, Wesley
That-
could sit on the
Oh
pull-out
man,
couch,
yeah,
do
yeah,
like
that's
whatever.
that's good for me. You know, I would prefer, you know, if we can get one that's 4, great. You know what I'm saying? For the price, you know.
But when you get into 4 bedrooms, it's like $1 million left.
For the condos?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Or we can get the 3 bedroom for about anywhere from 6 to.
Well, let's talk to these people
75.
too, though, because I know some people who are builders and stuff too, and they might be building stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But then
New
I found
stuff.
I found like a little 2-bedroom house like across the street from the beach, and it was like $325,000. But it was
See.
like the yard was like all sand, and I was like, this ain't gonna blow away. Where all the rest of the house,
We'll have it anchored down.
all the rest of the houses are like up high.
And it's down low.
It's just sitting on sand. I was just like, yeah, no.
Sitting on the sand.
Yeah, it looked kind of hood too.
Oh,
I was like, this is perfect.
For 3 1/4.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect if you was just like, it's retire time. You're just gonna go down there and live.
And then Rebecca was like, she was like, there's no way that our Airbnb or, you know, rental property is going to be nicer than the house we live in. And I was like, you got a point.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You know, you never know.
not off the rip though, you know, but yeah, I feel you.
It just depends on what we can get. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to depend on.
I looked at a bunch of them. I was like, because to even get a house with beachfront, I mean, it's 2.5 million.
But see, here's the key. We get the first Airbnb.
Even when across the street, you know, even when it's like across the street.
But look, here's what happens. After a year, you're able to claim that as income.
Mm-hmm.
So that ups what we can like get loans for to be able to get bigger. You know, we can get into the $1 million range.
Yeah, not the first. Not the first. I was thinking
even if we end
one.
up like selling that one to upgrade. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
To the next one.
Yeah.
Because eventually we'll both want our own. But I think this is a good way to.
Like I was down there last Friday. It was funny, man. I pulled up. I'm walking down to the beach, right? And they're having a wedding. And this dude's like, yeah, they ain't going to be here for a minute. They stuck in Destin traffic. It's going to be like 45 minutes. And I was like, you ain't lying. It's only 2 miles from here to there, but it's going to take you 45 minutes to an hour to get here.
When we went down there, it wasn't too bad.
I was dying laughing.
The strip wasn't too bad, but I guess the time we went.
I mean, crossing over to Fort Walton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't even been to Fort Walton, I don't think.
This is across the harbor. That's where we
So
go.
I'm saying, but here, let me put it like this. I've been to Panama City Beach a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really pay too much attention. We was coming in back way, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, and that's cool. Went to Destin for the first time this year.
Yeah,
And then I haven't even, and I guess Fort Walton and Panama City Beach, ain't they on the same thing? Like the same little island? Or is that Panama City and Destin are on that same little island?
yeah.
Okay, and then where's Fort Walton from there?
Across.
Cross water back to inland a little bit?
Fort Walton's in between Destin and Pensacola.
Okay.
But it's
Like,
literally,
so it's toward
it's the next city up.
Panhandle.
It's the next city
right,
up.
Right, I got you. But I wouldn't have went through Fort Walton to get to Destin, did I? That's
Probably.
what I'm asking. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
It depends on which way you
Yeah.
go. Like, we always go to Fort Walton. And
Yeah, I
then
got
go
you.
over to Destin.
I got you.
I like Fort Walton better. It's more relaxing. Like, you get over to Destin.
I've never been, so I've been to Panama City Beach a few times. Went to Destin. What I did like about Destin is that water park was bussing.
Yeah.
That little water park, it was hitting.
Mm-hmm.
It just got good slides, bro, and that's
Yeah.
my favorite. You know what I mean? If
Slides.
you got good slides,
We are sliding on them.
yeah, you got good slides. I would advise this though: wear a shirt because there's a couple slides, man, they need to be resurfaced. You know what I mean? Where you hit the little in between line and it's
Yeah.
like pinching you all the way, and you can't enjoy the slide. And I feel like if you got a shirt on, it helps for that. So
Oh, so we're gonna go skiing.
we're interested in this.
Yeah.
Where are y'all going? Y'all just going to Indiana?
We ain't decided yet.
Because I hear that Indiana, they got like some basic like fake type stuff, you know what I'm saying, where you can go. But I've also heard from people who ski like often to just go ahead and just hit it to like Colorado or something.
Yeah. So I was at the chiropractor yesterday, and I was talking to Dr. Sanders, and I was like, yeah, we're going to go skiing. He goes, go to New Mexico. And I was like, New Mexico?
New Mexico?
That's exactly what I said. He's like, nah, man, it's like the bottom end of the Rockies. He's like, it ain't as crowded.
Huh.
And I'm thinking New Mexico's like desert.
Hot and desert. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
That's what he said. He said, definitely go there.
All right.
Because we were going to go to Denver, but then I was like, I'm really trying not to be snowed in.
Yeah, I've never been someplace like that. Well, actually, I'm lying. I went to Allentown, Pennsylvania, but I left right as literally, I left. When I say I left when winter came, like literally as I left, this snow just started coming in, and it was like the hugest flakes, and I took off on a bus, and it was already so thick within like 15, 20 minutes that we were having trouble getting up the hill to get out of there. I was like, oh, please, no, I got to go.
Yeah. I don't know, but we're going for like probably the week of Christmas.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, we ain't doing no. That's what we do for holidays. We'll be out.
You gonna go with the family or just like
Yeah. I mean, my four.
Yeah, I know.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
And sit around here, you get to sit around and, my mom's birthday was New Year's Eve.
I'd like to go to Gatlinburg.
And then Rebecca's dad passed away on New Year's Eve. So we're like, yep, we gone. But we tried Gatlinburg too, but it's all booked up.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's something you got to plan like the year before. Mm-hmm. But that's what I would like to do. I wanted to do it when my dad passed.
Go to, what is that, over Gatlinburg? We went skiing there one time.
Oh, I didn't even know that they had skiing now. But I wanted to do it before my pops passed. I wanted to get the family together because, like, when I was a kid, kind of like that kind of thing. Because, when's the last time we woke up Christmas morning together? I was 7, 5. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it would have been cool to go to Gatlinburg and have everybody there for a couple of days, wake up Christmas, you know what I'm saying? I still want to.
Maybe we should go to,
because, my Aunt Darla, man, she ain't in great shape.
Yeah. Before I fly to Denver, right? I probably need to go to, Paoli Peaks again. And just,
Where's that?
It's Indiana.
They got skiing, don't they?
Yeah.
So you've tried it, though, before? Okay, a couple times. I've never even tried.
Snowboarding, I tried in Gatlinburg, bro. I told you I got off the ski lift and I fell down and I couldn't get back up.
That's what I'm trying to think too, man, because Kaufman told me, he's like, well, if you skateboarded before, which I did when I was a kid, for, legitimately for, a little while, I could do some tricks and whatnot and ride. And he said it's easier to control that one thing than it is when you get on the skis and you got two things and then you got the sticks and everything. But don't you take sticks with you if you're snowboarding too? Mm-hmm. That seems dangerous. You know what I mean? But then again, maybe the sticks are dangerous too, But
snowboarding is different than skateboarding because you can't put your foot down and stop.
Right. That's what I'm thinking too. You're connected, though. There's no, bailing out. Mm-hmm. Bailing out is like eating it. You can't put one foot in front of the other.
I had to unstrap my back foot and just keep it close to where you strap it in.
See, I feel like I'm like that too. But whatever my lead foot, lead foot is what I would like. Yeah, same.
But that's no lessons. I probably should have spent $50 and had the little hour lesson.
I
just jumped straight on the ski lift. I was like, I got this. My first time I watched a YouTube video. I got this. As soon as I got off the thing, swoop, pop.
Oh. So, what happened? You think your legs was just too straight? Did you make it down at all?
No.
On the snowboard, you just couldn't do it?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Literally.
I can't even imagine. How'd you get back up?
It took me 45 minutes to get back up. I literally couldn't physically get my feet back underneath me.
That's what I'm saying. I was just thinking about that.
And it was two reasons. Either one, I didn't have no core strength to do it. And I wasn't nimble enough to bend my leg that far. Or I had on too much clothes.
Too much clothes. I think
And I
up
physically
there
couldn't bend my
we need to
body
have
that
the
way.
clothes that are for there, so that way you can only have 2 layers. You know what I mean? Just your under, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, thermal, and then your other stuff.
I mean, I was
That way
like,
you can move. Yeah, I feel you. You was like, what's the name of the movie?
it was cold too. It was like
What's
6.
the name of the movie? The Christmas movie?
Yeah, Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story.
It was like 6 degrees. Like it was so cold they weren't gonna let us ski because the lift might break down.
Ooh.
I mean, it was like
I can't be worrying about that,
it was
bro.
like 6 degrees outside.
I can't be worrying about whether or not the lift's going to work.
It was fun.
Like,
though.
you just get stuck,
just
and you're just dangling.
just dangle.
Bro,
Dangling,
nah, bro, I need like a spare rope or something. You need to throw me something where if that happens, I can just climb down and get up out of there. Even though that's extra far, would you even do that? You know, like say you were stuck up on the lift and you had a rope and you could dangle it down. It's about 80 feet.
They down there with a little net trying to catch you.
And you got to just...
No, man, I haven't. I'm chilling till it keeps moving on up.
How long, though? How long would it be before you gave up, though? And, like, they're like... I guess they're, like, shooting you food up. You know what I mean? they're like throwing food up there. How long would it take, bro, before you climb down?
It depends. First, you're gonna be climbing down.
It's cold. You're going to start getting cold.
You're gonna be climbing down.
They probably throw you up some hot hands.
You'll be climbing down in your socks. Because them boats is like anchors.
You sit, you grab the rope, you're like, ah! You just start burning your hands, rope
Like
burn.
the longer you sit up there, you're gonna tear your ACL.
Just hold on to them boots.
Yeah, them boots just weighing you down.
Well, you would kick the
Eventually-
boots off, but you have to wait and don't kick the boots off till you sure you're going. You know what I mean? Because if you kick them off and you're worried about it, now your toes, you're in some trouble.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Yeah.
Not really. It was an expensive lesson that I can't do it.
It was what now?
It was an expensive lesson.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I heard too. Is like that's my thing. Is like it's expensive, so I feel like the first time I go, let's go to like the most inexpensive place.
And then you gotta go at night.
Why is that? Because it's busy or something during the day.
It's less. It's not as much money.
Oh,
So like a
I got you.
slope pass.
I got you.
It's like
It's like when you golf, they give you the like late in the afternoon, they give you like a better price.
So like midnight to 6 in the morning.
They got lights on out there.
Yeah.
I'll go midnight to 6 in the morning. Might be kind of dope.
Yeah.
You feel me? And if all else fails, it don't work out, I'll just have a couple drinks and have a good time anyway.
Yeah.
Try not to end up in the hospital. You feel me? Because I've heard, man, and I can imagine that it's easy to end up in the hospital, bro. Especially at our age, man. Twist a knee, ankle, wrist, anything like that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a helmet. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I think you have to.
Yeah, I'm wearing a helmet. Matter of fact, I might get some elbow pads and knee pads. I'm gonna wrap up.
I already got the goggles.
I'm like an athlete. I'm gonna wrap my ankles. You know what I mean? I'm wrapping all that. I gotta make sure I'm good to go when I get back.
That's hilarious.
I live my life, man. I'm like a physical human being, man. I be moving around. I need my stuff working.
Man, so back I was at the beach Friday.
Yeah.
At the Titans game Sunday. Let me tell you though, the game day experience is a lot better.
Than it has been.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I have noticed that I'm doing a lot more things. That's what I'm saying. I would rather be there as far as being there and that experience. It's just getting there and leaving there. I'm like, it's Sunday. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna chill, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna chill here at the house.
I wouldn't want to do it every Sunday.
Right.
I mean, it was cool to go. I mean, we had club level tickets, so
Well, that's what I'm saying. And definitely there, that's gonna lean you more towards going for sure.
we didn't tailgate or nothing. We just kind of went.
But
to the
I'm
game.
looking forward to the new one, man. The new stadium, I thought it looked pretty dope. You know what I mean? I think it's a great idea too. The fact that the way they're going, where it's like it ain't just a football game on Sunday. It's right after that, and throughout the rest of the week, it's a thriving like part of the community. You know what I mean? There's businesses and restaurants, around like bordering like the outside of it, where you can sit out there, you can see Nashville, see the river or whatever.
I just don't know. They're supposed to say they're putting in where the stadium's at right now. I don't. What they gonna do? Where they gonna play at for the 2 years it's gonna take to build it? Not Vanderbilt.
Where would they play? Knoxville?
I mean, they'd have to go back to somewhere else.
Knoxville.
We wouldn't even want them then.
Oh, yeah, I know you're going to have to spend a whole 2 seasons watching them in Knoxville. You got to drive 3 hours to the game.
I don't see how that's gonna happen.
All right, so that's too far.
What
if they had to play in Kentucky?
They're gonna play at McGavick High School.
McGavick High School. Yeah, they're going to put up the bleachers. All right, where could they possibly play? What about the soccer place? What's the new soccer place?
About that, yeah.
How many people does it hold?
About the same as the new one's going to. That's exactly where they'd play at. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think about that.
Because I was thinking about it too. Because at first I thought they were talking about putting it where the parking lot is now, and then they'll tear the old one down and make that everything. And then I was like, but moving further away from the river, I was like, I don't really like it. You know what I mean?
They should put it where the metal company's at.
I feel like that too.
They should move him up out of there.
But I like it being on the river like that.
That's fun. Yeah, that's what they play at, the soccer stadium.
Cool. I didn't know how big the soccer stadium was. I haven't been there.
What a disaster that's going to be to get in and out of. You
know
where the soccer stadium's at?
Well, no. Ain't it where the fairgrounds used to be?
Yeah.
So it's over off of like Wedgwood and whatnot? Yeah. That's a pain, bro.
Yeah.
That's so bottlenecked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're done.
It's even got that one area. Isn't it that little bridge where you can't even 2 cars can't pass? You know what I'm talking about? Like you have to like let each other through.
Like your backyard is the stadium. Some of them houses.
Yes.
There's no
like literally like the entrance. One of the entrance to the fairgrounds was like there's a strip of just houses right there, and on the side that the entrance is. Yeah. Like you said, the backyard is it.
Yeah.
Dang. And those houses are still there?
Yeah.
That dang. So there's literally the stadiums in the backyard.
Like people be towing people's cars for parking in front of their houses and stuff.
To go to the game?
Soccer games, yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't have a sign say $20 a parking spot, and I have them all up in my yard.
Right? Like Airbnb parking spots. Yeah. Psh, all day. Dang, we just thought of something, man. Make sure you bleep that out on the podcast.
Every time the soccer team had a home game, I'm making 150 on them.
I feel you, man. I'd be like, oh, bro. I'd be like, look, I got a whole strip here, of parking spots, and we're going to go 20 a piece. 20 a spot. Yeah. I got 4 spots, $80.
Depending on where my house was at, 40.
How many games do they play like a week in soccer? Are they like football? They play but they play multiple games, don't they?
They might play 2.
I ain't never really. I've seen a couple soccer games, caught them on, but I ain't.
They be hyped. I've been seeing some videos from people that are there. They're hyper than the Preds games.
I don't know. I understand, but I don't get it. Like I've seen the game enough times to be like,
look, when the ball goes in the net, we scored. That's about it. That's what you need to know.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. That's what I'm saying. And then I get like there's little rules about like you can't hit a person a certain way, and when the ball goes out of bounds, like they got to stand there, they can throw it, can't take their feet off the ground, things like that. But my thing is like it's
the biggest international sport.
I know. That's what I mean. It's like I just don't get it, man. I'm not into it. Like at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like if somebody invited me to go to the game, I guess I would go as like a hangout. But it would, and then I could get the experience and maybe be something different. But the sport itself, and I'm not down in the sport, of course. I'm just saying me personally, for some reason, I'm just not too into it. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, that's cool, man.
About baseball.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when I was a kid, I loved baseball, but then I'm like, I don't understand how they're so high paid. Like why is there so many people going to baseball games?
Yeah, baseball is hard to watch.
Yeah, baseball is literally a hangout.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why you go to the one here. What is it? It's a hangout. It's all cornhole and bounce houses, and you know what I mean? People bungee jumping, paintball. Ain't nobody watching the game. You feel me? I don't know what all they got. I've heard, man, they got laser tag, all kind of stuff out there now. Because ain't nobody watching the baseball game.
They got the barbershop.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be surprised. It's just a whole strip. So that's what I'm saying. But on soccer, though, it ain't like that at all. Soccer, the people I see, the fans are like, they're watching the game.
Yeah.
You know? And I just don't. For me, I just like, I don't know. I feel like what I want to say about it that I don't, what I guess isn't appealing to me is the same thing that's kind of appealing to me about hockey. So I don't want to say it. You know, like I like that hockey is, you know, how many players are on the soccer team, though? Well, like play out there, I mean. What is it? Is it 5v5? It's more than that, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's more like 10.
I think it's, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I mean.
For me, I'd rather watch rugby.
See, I have no idea even what they be doing.
See, that's what I'm saying. And I've only seen rugby a couple times, but if I was going to watch something that was on TV and there was like soccer and rugby, I'd watch rugby. But I like football. Mm-hmm. You know?
Foosball?
Yeah.
It is football. Soccer is football.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying.
Football.
American football.
American football. Right.
So, and I mean, like I said, no hate at all on soccer. I'm just saying for me that I'm not appealed to the sport. I think it's awesome what they do though. Those guys are, you know, definitely killer athletes, and especially that ball control. Like if you see them like bouncing the ball around, doing stuff, and then like passing it like that, like it's crazy.
Their stadium's actually like cool. I think the reason
I'm sure it is cool.
Like,
it looks cool.
The reason the Titans need a new stadium is because it's solid concrete, right?
Okay.
And now it's against codes. It has to be metal.
I think they're just. That's like a technicality. You know what I mean? That's like an extra bonus to be like,
but then it makes,
guys, we really need to do this.
Well, then it makes sense because what they say.
But it has been 20 years, bro.
It's going to take them.
How many years has it been? It's been 20, what? Yeah. 20, 21?
A little more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So is it going to cost them $1 billion to renovate it?
It definitely ain't worth renovating.
No.
Not at all. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And I feel like the city has grown enough that we need a new, big, state-of-the-art, brand new. And I hope they don't skimp on anything.
Oh, they're not.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't everything's so
anything. Like, look at Dallas. Look at St. Louis. I mean, not
St.
Louis.
And everything's so...
the Rams. If you, man, theirs looks dope.
And everything's so...
Dallas looks dope.
Like, you remember when you used to go... Oh, goodness. You remember when you used to go to the game? You had the little ticket, right? Now everything's digital on your phone. Scan the QR code. All your tickets are on your phone.
Bro, before you know it, man, we're going to have SIM cards inserted. So that you just walk up, and when you go through the little beam, just beep, your ticket's good.
Yeah.
The messed up part about that, look, here's the thing. On one end, I'm like, that's convenient. That'd be dope as hell. Like you just walked into like the Quick Mart and was like, yeah, man, $7.85. Deep. You know what I'm saying? You just grab your stuff and dip. Man, I get it. That's cool.
Scan your eyeball.
Scan the retinas. Yeah. You know, that's cool. But on the other end, it's like, who's in control of that? Mm-hmm. So when you show up and they're like, oh, sorry, bro, don't go through. What do you mean, bro? I got like $3 million in the bank. You know what I mean? Sorry, bro, you're denied. You know what I mean? You've been canceled.
I don't know about putting a chip in my hand, but as far as like everything being on your phone or your watch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that would be the next step because that's where we're at now.
It connects to your nervous system. No, you were like breathe,
bro. Legit. Eventually, that's gonna be what happens. And honestly. That might, like what you just said, you said breathe, that might save people's lives in the future. Mm-hmm. You might have like something in the future, we might be connected to something. There's pros and cons to all of it. But you could be connected to something, I could see this anyway, to where
future.
something happens, it can tell you health wise what's going on, and it can maybe assist. Like maybe you're having like a heart attack or something, and it can like help tell your body something to do. Maybe you stop breathing for some reason, and this thing can like do something to,
Like
you know what I mean?
Like instead of FaceTime, like your head would pop up. Like, what up, D?
What up, bro? Like a little balloon.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could smack you, be like, shut up.
yeah, I know. Your hand is, right through there. It's hilarious. But as far as that, I mean, that's like, some hologram stuff. But legit, anyway, I don't know how we got on that tangent. We was talking about scanning into the things, everything being on the phone.
That's what we do.
Oh, for sure, man. I mean, we're saying what people are thinking, okay? People are having conversations, thinking about these things. So we got to talk about them. That's just what we doing, man.
I'll definitely get PSLs.
For the new one?
For sure. 100%.
Well, we want to, so let's get this Airbnb going, man, because I want the Airbnb to be paying for it. You feel me?
It's going to.
Yeah, I know it's going to, too. That's another thing, too. We need to research what areas and how much they're making nightly and the average amount of nights comparative to the properties that we're going to look at. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, look at similar type properties that we're looking for. Look for properties like that and what they're making so we have an idea.
Yeah.
And then we just set it up with a business, bro. We get a company that's on the schedule. And they come in, clean everything up, because it ain't gonna be just down payment. We gotta go furnish the place too, But I mean, bro, TVs are so cheap now, and we can find some decent. And it's kind of cool. We get to kind of decorate it and think about what we would want to be there, like if we came there to visit.
Dude, the name of it's Mr. DJ.
Yeah.
Micah, Rebecca, Derek, and Jenny, right there, Mr. DJ.
Oh shoot, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, we in there. I already got the name.
Let's go. So we can throw like a little karaoke speaker in there, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? It'll be like a theme because that's what people do. It gives people an experience when they come to your place and they give you the good reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of excited about that part, you know what I mean? Because like I'm into that. I don't know why. It's just like a weird thing.
Yeah. Look at that. Don't came up with the name already.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's good thinking.
Bam. Yeah.
But yeah, let's do that, man. And hope we've inspired someone today.
Yeah. I hope. That's the goal every day, but it doesn't work. I need to inspire myself sometimes.
I want to inspire people to be less judgmental. And that is me as well. And I say that because me and Jenny we have like conversations in the morning where we're talking about all kind of stuff.
Judge everybody.
Well, it's good to have discernment. You don't want to be hanging around no bums, But as far as judging people for like, how sometimes, you look at somebody, they did something, you're like, oh man, why they behaving that way or something like that.
Man, I'm talking about, so there's this dude I kind of know.
Yeah.
I hung out with him a bunch when we was kind of younger doing dumb stuff, right? He had some stuff going on with him. He was like, oh, man, I'm going to come on your podcast and tell my story, tell my testimony, whatever. Mm-hmm. All right, cool, whatever. I don't even know where he's at now, but he's not in Tennessee. Well, he sent me a message. Was like, hey, I'll be in Tennessee soon, man. Did you ever think about what I said? I'm busy, man. I had stuff going on. Whatever. Never got back to him. Well, then, when I was thinking about I'm going to have time to respond here in a little bit. Man, he said some message. Oh, I see. I knew you was shady. Blah, 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 this and that. It is what it is. When I see you, I'm going to say what's up, but I'm going to keep it moving. I'm just like, what is you talking about?
Yeah.
And then why is you talking shit from the safe place? And then he blocked me.
Yeah.
Like, first off, you don't even got my phone number. You messaging me on Facebook. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
And you going to block me so I can't respond to you?
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, I think it's hilarious.
Right.
Like, I'm getting sick and tired of people talking shit from a safe place. Like, man, what is you even talking about?
Right. I understand that. I can get that.
Well, definitely now you're probably not coming on here.
For sure.
But like, come on, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And him not coming on the podcast, that's a discernment judgment. You're like, you can see his behavior. It's like, why would I have this guy
Yeah,
come on
like,
and deal
come
with
on,
that
man.
drama? Like, no way. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I
But
got
on the
stuff
other
going on,
end,
too.
but I'm like saying, my thing is though, like sometimes you might see somebody that you know, and then you see them kind of fucking up, you know, and you're like, dang man, why they doing it? And maybe they doing it a lot, and obviously you shouldn't agree with what they're doing. But I think about all the times that all the stuff I did and God forgave me. I'm still allowed to live a great life if I choose to do so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying. It's like everybody needs it. Like sometimes, man, some people go through seasons and you know what I mean? And sometimes you might have to cut somebody off, but that don't mean that you can't ever just be there for them when they come out that season either. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to either. But at least you could be open-minded enough to like that dude, man, ain't nothing. But what if dude like I'm not saying you would invite him on the podcast, but let's say, you know what I'm saying, some time goes by, and then all of a sudden he's done went through some rehabilitation, this, that, and the other happens. He reached out and he's, apologizing, just wants you to let you know that, you know what I mean, what was going on. Mm-hmm. And then, you're not going to invite him to be on the podcast, but you can at least be like, I appreciate it, you know what I mean? Because you really do never know what people are going through.
It ain't not even that big a deal. Like, what's he even mad about?
That's what I was confused about when you was
like,
telling the story. I was like, what?
Yeah, like what's he even mad?
Yeah.
What's he even mad about?
Yeah, I get it, man. Like, especially
and then messaged Alex and was like, man, what's up with your cousin? And I was like, he's like, what's dude even talking about? I said, oh, bro. Like, you even went that far.
Dang. Yeah, that's extra wild for sure when people go to involving other people in something that doesn't have to do with other people. Yeah.
And I ain't even said nothing about it. I was like, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Yeah, I definitely don't like to do that, man, because then you just muddy up the waters. Like if there's already like a situation, whoever's involved is the only people that needs to be talking about that situation. You know what I mean?
Look in the mirror. I mean, it's simple too, man. Like, start your own podcast, bro. I mean, you want to get on a podcast that bad?
Yeah, bro. It's not even that difficult.
Go buy your own. Yeah. Go get your own. Hold your phone up.
Go on. Yeah, I was gonna say you got a phone. Yeah, and just start.
I mean, this podcast ain't even really. I mean, we do it just because we like to do it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's not,
I like to talk.
It costs me money to do this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making no money off of it.
Yeah, man. It's same thing, man.
Sometimes I sit down here and it's the last thing I want to do at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. I like, you know what I'm saying, doing it.
Matter
of fact, bro, maybe next week or something, man, if you want to, bro, come to the crib, bro. We record it over there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you wanted to, just to change it up and do something random.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I do.
Yeah. I mean... got a box, don't need a box, got two of the same exact mics, we got seats, we got, everything lined up. Took the mom CEO thing down because
bring the light.
Oh yeah, bring that. We can put it right on the table, bro. It'd be sitting right in the center, humbled under him right there.
Bam.
Yeah, chopping it up with the HuHmies.
Chop.
And we can just change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Well, I can do that.
Yeah. And it's like, we'll do it like how we got it set up over there. No headphones. It's just one mic sitting in the middle, recording. A couple of chairs, chilling, tables. We can, you know what I mean? Just chill.
Bring my cameras.
Yeah. And we can do it either or. We don't even got to do it in the morning. We can do it in the morning and kick it. Or you can come over Friday night and we could chill. And
so I was looking at those, what they call lapel mics.
And I got... Before you say that, I got, because I don't want to forget, I got the other TV in there now, too, the big 42-inch. Yeah. I got them both for the computer, but I also got where I can have computer on the bottom, and I can be watching TV, like watching the game or whatever.
So with the lapel mics, right, how do you hook it up to here? You can't.
Well, yeah. Yeah, no, it hooks up the exact same.
Where?
Well, you got to get the right kind of lapel mic.
Oh.
And most of the ones that you're looking at probably got the wrong input. These right here, you can find the ones with the XLR. is what it is. So look up XLR. So when you're looking, but I
Better
can show
wireless?
you one that's better because you might as well buy the one David showed me. It's like I think it's on sale for like 150 right now. It's like 150, 200,
Yeah.
and it's one of the wireless clips.
Yeah.
But the mic wires to it.
Yeah.
But it's wireless to what plugs
Is it
into
like
here.
a little mic up here?
Yeah, you put it wherever. You know what I'm saying? You clip it on somewhere. Yeah. You know.
But it's wireless from you to the.
Yeah, yeah. It's wired to your little thing, but it's wireless. Yeah, from this case to the
So I can
insert.
get up and down and
Actually, I think that one comes with a whole thing. It's got like a little rack kind of deal.
Yeah.
It has 4 channels on it.
Yeah.
So you can have up to 4 mics wirelessly going into it, and it's separating all of those. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Separation.
And I think it comes with. If you get the kit that he showed me, it was like 100. It might be on sale for 150, but for sure it was for 200. And it came with that little thing, 2 regular mics, like dynamic mics, 2 lapel mics, and 2. I think it came with 2 headset mics, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like one of them headsets that got just like one headset, I think, on one side and a little thing.
Yeah.
It came with 2 of those too, and those will all of them plug into the pack.
Like, welcome to McDonald's. So I'll take
Yeah,
your
and I
order.
think, but the dynamic mics probably don't even plug into the pack. They're probably just wireless straight to it. Because I know that's what my dad always used. They had those wireless mics.
He still work at Guitar Center.
Yep. But he could get a discount on something else, but you'd want to buy like a higher brand thing.
Oh.
He don't have none of that stuff that's on Amazon that he was talking about for that price. It's called Phoenix.
I ordered on Amazon. I have it here by noon.
Sphinx. Yeah. I'll show you what it is. He showed me, man. I'll show you when we get done. I'll show you what it is, and yeah, so you can check it out.
Yo.
But new stadium,
4-2.
new songs. Don't forget to definitely, man, hit me up. Wayne Beats wherever you stream music. For sure, check it out. Maybe it's something you're into.
Yeah.
I'd say my demographic is between 30 and 50. You know what I mean? Anybody that has any
50.
experience, anybody that has experience from the 90s, you know what I'm saying, would be into my music. If you like hip hop,
Yeah.
you know?
Boom.
So, what else?
What else are we doing?
Hey, listen.
That's about all I got.
Look, at Mom CEO, Jenny Haynes lending team. Just if you need to get a loan, you want to refinance, even if you want to just check it out, maybe you just need to clean up your credit. And that part's like just free. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
For the
hit her up.
frizzle.
Yeah, she could teach you the things you need to do to fix your credit to be able to buy a home. You know? And she's licensed in Tennessee and Kentucky, and she's about to get licensed in Florida and Virginia as well.
Virginia?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. We are expanding the biz because I got peoples in Texas, Florida, multiple places, and realtors and whatnot. So we're expanding.
Ooh. Yeah.
And yeah, man.
You can catch me outside.
Yeah, cash me outside. How about that? Nah, for real, man. Seriously, check out the music, Wayne Beats. And then if you buy beats, WayneBeats.com.
Yeah.
And then shop local. Go to local business. Kaufman's Garage, Mount Juliet. Gaia Healing.
Active
Definitely
Cop.
hit them up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure. Let's see. Yeah, man. You know. Stuff like that.
Active chiropractic.
Yeah. What is that where you go? Active Chiropractic. Where's it at?
Right across from Green Hill High School.
Right across from where? Oh, that little strip right there? A little Mexican restaurant and everything? Okay. Cool. Because we went to that other place and it was cool and everything, but
Dr.
I didn't
Kirby
realize our insurance. Do they take insurance?
Mhm.
Oh, do they take Cigna?
I don't know. Maybe.
Man, I need to find out because that's what we're looking for. If we can find somebody that takes ours, then like we're gonna go back to the chiropractor.
like
We ain't been in a
35.
little bit.
Mine's like $35 I gotta pay. Go-pay.
That's how much you pay each time. That's still better because the other
Did
place.
did I tell you about my shoulder?
Uh-uh.
Oh, man, I pinched a nerve in my shoulder, bro. I'm talking about every time I reached forward, it felt like Michael Myers
Bro,
was stabbing me.
Really?
in my neck.
Man, see, I feel like that type of stuff's going on with me, and I'm worried.
Dude, I went yesterday, and I was telling him about it. And so after he adjusted me, already, he said, "All right, put your arm like this." I put my arm like this, and he just swap. And I was like, oh my God, I can move my freaking arm now.
See, we need that. Jenny's got a thing going on in the back
I woke
of her
up.
shoulder,
I woke
too.
up sore this morning, like I've kind of been working out, but the pain went away
Yeah,
like
yeah,
immediately.
I feel what you're saying. Yeah,
But I'm kind of like sore right now though from it.
yeah. But still, after the soreness, you'll come out
Yeah.
better than you was before. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
dude, it was painful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I couldn't drive. I
She's
couldn't
dealing
drive.
with something that she's saying really painful.
I couldn't drive with my right arm.
Yeah.
Like even reaching for the doorknob
Yeah.
of the house.
I feel you because
I
I
was just
had
like, oh.
I dealt with sciatica before,
Yeah.
and bro, it was like that, like serious. Like my whole leg was stiff. No, I was like trying to crawl into the vehicle, you know.
I realized I was old. I was like, yeah, I'm old.
Man, see, I've been getting worried because like I've been getting like these sharp pains that have come like through here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And every once in a while, maybe on this side, but
That high
mostly this
cholesterol.
side.
That high cholesterol.
Man, don't tell me that, bro, because I'm already like,
Clogged
man,
up.
I'm gonna have a damn heart attack.
Need to get some stents put in.
Ah, man, don't tell me that.
Yeah. No, maybe.
Nah, I'd had blood work done.
Your
They
heart
said
is-
everything was good.
Yeah.
They said one of mine, like the triglycerides or whatever cholesterol, I need to,
Mhm.
watch it on that. So I do have something a little high, but I'm like, bro. But if I exercise, if I make sure I'm doing plenty of cardio, that should counter
Should
that,
be a
right?
vegan.
Man, don't even joke. Jenny be asking me sometimes. She's like, maybe we should be vegan.
Nah, bro.
You know what I mean?
Maybe we should be only eat meat.
Yeah. I feel like you could do either or. I feel like meat is better, and I think meat with vegetables is the best. So
Sounds like meat.
I'm the same. You know what I mean? I feel the same way. I could definitely just eat steak and chicken all day. If it was just steak and chicken nuggets, not chicken nuggets, but you know what I'm saying, like little nuggets. You know, I could just have that just all day. Just eating it like a snack.
You watch Liver King?
I don't even know what that is.
You find him on Instagram. He only eats like raw liver and bone marrow and testicles.
He's getting all the way down to like the closest to the bone meat, basically. Yeah. They say that's where all the really good, as far as fats are concerned, that's where like the best of the
He
fats.
said if you eat a healthy liver from
That's
an animal, it'll make your liver healthy.
I've heard that too.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
I've heard that was really good for you. I did hear that.
It's like some Jeepers Creepers stuff.
It just makes me feel
Like
good
I want
too,
better
man.
eyesight, so I'm gonna
'Cause
cut
then
your
you're-
eyes out and eat
Look,
them.
because then you're looking at Dahmer and going, oh,
was
maybe he was
right.
on to something.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I am the one.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean,
So, yeah.
was he unhealthy?
And mentally.
He probably should have ate somebody's brains then.
Right.
Fix that up.
Yeah.
No, we're joking.
No, yeah,
that's
obviously we're
uncalled
joking. It's Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Chop, guys. Chop. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget, bro. You know what I mean? I'm always on my toes. You know? But,
All right.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
And for sure, check it out because Wayne Beats, man. I got a cool new song gonna be coming out. It's not gonna come out until like the end of November. It's gonna be like Thanksgiving. It's called Kurt Cobain by Wayne Beats.
Yeah.
You know,
We up out of here.
it's just a fun song, really. You know what I mean? Not like fun, like
Funny.
party fun, but it's a cool song.
It's a viber.
It's
vibrant.
It's different, man. It got a little rock and roll to it, so
Oh.
you know what I mean. I get it ain't really rock and roll. More, the rock and roll vibe is more like what I'm saying, just like in the instrumentation of it. You know, It's got a little attitude to it. You know what I mean? It might make you want to, do one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like type of thing. You feel me? Been a long time for me.
All right.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
We up out of here.
deuces.
Peace.